Hey everybody, and welcome to Steelbook Obsessed. My name is Jake, and yes, today my video is going to showcase off a lot of Steelbooks, a Steelbook line. Let's go, let's go. Absolutely love when companies come out with Steelbook lines. Lionsgate is the one doing it this time around, just in time for Spooky Dookie season. All of these will be available on Tuesday when you're watching the video. Let's just waste no more time. Bloody Disgusting is teaming up with Lionsgate, who are also teaming up with Walmart to make an exclusive line of Blu-ray Steelbooks. Yes, they're Blu-ray Steelbooks. Do I wish they would have been 4K? We'll get into it a little bit more, but let's waste no more time and start with the first title, Hannibal Rising. I'm going to start with the movies that I have not seen and slowly go to the movies that I have seen, and I will end with my favorite release of all the ones that I have seen. Hannibal Rising is one that, I love Silence of the Lambs. Everybody loves Silence of the Lambs. That's the only Hannibal movie that I've seen. I haven't seen Manhunter. I have not seen Hannibal. Have not seen Red Dragon. Have not seen Hannibal Rising either. I haven't heard anything good or bad about Hannibal Rising, to be honest with you. This entire line has the nice blood drip, which is very, very cool. And I do like how they alternate between like red and orange just to give like some different color pops in there. I also like the price point of all of these. If I'm not mistaken, they're like $22.96. They're like the $23, $25 range. I think for something like this, that's about where you need to be. Unfortunately, on the back, they decided to go with a quote, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I will always choose original artwork all over as opposed to just having great cover art and then kind of like a subpar back. But to get it at the price point that it is, you kind of have to take what you can get a little bit. And I'm not mad at this. I'm really not. I wish this might have been a little bit larger. Quote on this one, "I've come to collect a head." Oh, Hannibal, you crazy. But I just enjoy how this one pops like crazy. I think that imagery looks amazing, and it makes me excited to watch the movie. On the inside, we have just a Blu-ray in here, which is fine. It also comes with the digital code. Every single one of these comes with the digital, which is nice to have. But again, we have Hannibal Rising unrated on Blu-ray, and then we have Hannibal Lecter holding a samurai sword. Is that how he's cutting off that head? That seems a bit crazy. Here is the spine. Here is the front and back. I don't know if I need to kind of showcase that off at all. I will showcase though. I don't even know if you can see inside the spine here. I will try to zoom in as best as I can. Every single one of these will have a first pressing mark on the inside of the spine. This is the spine. Is there a definition of what this is? Please let me know in the comments if there is. But here's Hannibal Rising. I will also show off the J card that it comes with, just in case you want to see the special features. Here are those. Hopefully that's not hopefully that zooms in well for you. You can actually read it. But yeah, some commentary, some deleted scenes, some elegance from producers. Very, very cool. Next movie we have, let's kind of alternate between the red and the orange. So my orange title will be one of two movies in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, excuse me. Here's Texas Chainsaw, y'all. Have not seen this one either. I've only seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1, 2, 3, and the remake. And the remake was a very, very long time ago. I don't think I've seen... Oh, and the Netflix one. I enjoyed the Netflix one quite a bit. I've heard... Actually, this one came out when the big 3D boom was coming out. I remember this was marketed as Texas Chainsaw 3D, and I just remember the chainsaw kind of coming out of the poster a little bit, just trying to play off that 3D aesthetic. 9 times out of 10, that 3D aspect of them focusing on the marketing and the filming of the movie does not make for a great 2D experience, but I cannot say from any knowledge of my own that is true with Texas Chainsaw. Family's a messy business. Ain't nothing thicker than blood. All right, there's Texas Chainsaw right there. Since I started opening these, I will just do this as well. The inside looks very nice, very tastefully done. in the Texas Chainsaw movie. I like the way that looks. I think that's very, very classy. But yes, Texas Chainsaw here. Since there's 7 of these total, I took off all the J cards already, so I'm kind of jumbling and fumbling with all of these. Here are the special features for you right here. I haven't looked at these yet myself. A lot of featurettes, which isn't a bad thing, I guess. I'd rather have featurettes than nothing at all. So there's Texas Chainsaw. We already talked about one movie in the Texas Chainsaw franchise. We might as well talk about the next. Leatherface. And one thing that I've noticed with marketing on this movie, especially on this Steelbook, is that this imagery is carrying a lot of the weight from this movie. It's a very striking image of that dead cow, of course, with the slaughter aspect of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Makes a lot of sense. You messed with the wrong family. There is the quote on the back there. If you've seen this movie, let me know in the comments, because honestly, I know nothing about this, but man, there's that cow once again on the inside. There's the disc and the inside. It's very haunting, I will say that. I think they're 3 for 3 on inside artworks on these suckers. I enjoy this one quite a bit as well. And if you're looking for the J card, here's this one. Right here. Boom and boom. Texas Chainsaw franchise for me has been very hit or miss, to say the least. 1 is a classic, of course. 2, I feel like I need to watch again because I was not prepared for the slapsticky elements of the second one. 3rd, I did not like. The Netflix one, I really enjoyed, even though it was dumb. It was like the dumb fun I wanted from that franchise. Next up is the last of the movies that I have not seen yet. I haven't seen the original of this one either. I Spit on Your Grave. I own the original and now I own the remake. I need to give both of these like a 1-2 watch over double feature just to see what's different about them and to see if I even like them at all. Here's the quote right here. What's it say? Forgive me, Father, for I will sin. Ooh, naughty, naughty. Here's the inside, or the front and back with the spine. And here is the inside that I was looking at. Got a whole bunch of hillbilly boys. This reminds me a lot of like Tucker and Dale versus Evil type of gents. I liked that movie. Will I like this movie? Who the heck knows? But here is the J card right here of I Spit on Your Grave. Again, it's just one of those movies, like, I feel like I need to watch this one with my wife. My wife is all aboard like the messed up horror movies. The more messed up, the better. So I feel like this will be right up her alley, the remake and the original for sure. But let's get to movies that I have seen that I can actually talk to you a little bit about. This first one I watched for the first time last year. Viavision had a Blu-ray transfer of this movie, and that is Wolf Creek. I have Letterboxd review, so I will throw that one up right there. I wanted to like it a little bit more than what I actually did. This guy right here, Mick Taylor, he is very menacing. He's a memorable character. I just don't think he went far enough in this first movie for me. I was expecting him to be a little bit more psychological. I was expecting more Rutger Hauer and Hitcher than, it's like a more mild, timid version of that, if you've seen The Hitcher. Still a good movie. I gave it a 3 out of 5. I do recommend it. I just, I don't know. I'm not foaming at the mouth to see the sequels, I guess, even though I know that he does come back. The quote, "Oh, I get around, you know. Never know where I might pop up. Ooh, you menacing Mick." And on the inside, we get menacing Mick again. This reminds me a lot of like Sin City with like the Mr. Yellow guy. I can't remember who that is, but like that picture just screams that to me for sure. Wolf Creek unrated. Here is a shot of the J card to show off all the special features and the plot synopsis, all that fun stuff. The making of Wolf Creek documentary. That one was also on the Viavision release, so very nice to have. Anytime I can get a making of documentary, I will watch it, especially if I enjoyed the movie enough. So there is that. Next one up, a movie that is insane that we are getting this movie in the States on Blu-ray and the UK is getting a 4K transfer of this movie all in the same week. It's Youre Next. This is a movie that I have not seen since it came out around like that 2014 time frame. I saw it on home video. I did not see it in theaters. It's a fun horror flick, a nice home invasion type movie. I had a good time with this. The thrills and chills were there for sure. Oh my God, what is happening to us? Yeah, you're next. You're next. It is kind of sad because I do have the second sight. I have the second sight version here, so I am glad that Lionsgate sent this my way because I do like to have the Steelbook. I don't know if I'll pop the 4K second sight version in this edition. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I just know that this is one of my favorite covers of every single one of these Lionsgate Bloody Disgusting Steelbooks. I think that actually absolutely screams. This was the imagery that was on the original poster as well. And to see Aubrey just kind of slashing her way through the middle. Very, very cool stuff. Here is the J card. Once again. Anything good on this sucker? Another making of featurette this time. It's not a full-fledged documentary, but I will take any making of that I can possibly get. But my favorite one out of the bunch, the one I'm very excited to finally have a Steelbook of, because I've been wanting a Steelbook of this movie for quite some time, that is Sinister. I adore this movie with a passion. I don't know if I have a letterbox review for this or not. It's been a minute since I've seen this movie. This makes me want to rewatch it again. I have the bare bones Blu-ray. I can't wait to kick that sucker out of my collection and put this in its place because, oh my God, the imagery looks great on here. We have to leave here now. Like, that's probably the most generic one out of all of these quotes. I will say that. I don't know what quote I would pick from these either, but just give me more Bagul. Give me more of this guy on the back, please. I feel like there's just a lot of missed opportunity on the back here, but the front absolutely screams. I adore this line for that, and I am going to be doing a lot of swapping slipcovers. After I'm done filming this, I will be filming a lot of these where I take the slipcover from American Psycho and put it on at least 3 or 4 of these. Some of the faces didn't match up 1000%, so stay tuned for those. But before we're done here is the J card that goes over all of the special features and plot synopsis. And out of every single one of these, if you have not seen the movie Sinister, highest of recommendations. This creeped me the heck out, and the premise was great. I loved when they pulled out like the Super 8 home video footage, and it's just Ethan Hawke watching in his attic. It's can't recommend Sinister enough for a horror movie fan, or God, no, probably a horror movie fan. An average person, I don't know if you would like what Sinister has to offer, but I absolutely adored it. And just to get a grand reveal of all the steals, here you are, folks. Aren't they beautiful when they're all lined up together? Let's get a nice close-up of every single one. Which one of these movies is your favorite? Mine would probably have to be Sinister. Sinister or Youre Next. Those are really close. But again, I haven't seen Leatherface, haven't seen Texas Chainsaw, haven't seen I Spit on Your Grave, or I have not seen Hannibal Rising. So for me, this set is very exciting because I get to watch some of these movies for the first time. And since we have all of these lined up, I might as well show off the quotes on the back as well. Not the biggest fan of quotes on the back. I'd rather have more original artwork than just a quote from the film, because half of these quotes don't really mean anything, honestly. It's just kind of filler space, but to hit the price point, these are all less than 25 bucks. I guess I will take what I can get. Can I zoom out? Ooh, I can zoom out. Look at that. And there you have it, folks. Here are all of the Bloody Disgusting Lionsgate Walmart exclusive Steelbooks. I am very, very thankful to Lionsgate for sending these my way. Very happy to add more Steelbooks to the collection. This line reminded me a lot of back in 2019, 2018, when Fox and MGM put out those Dia de los Muertos Steelbook lines, the Day of the Dead, with all of the different IPs in that, the makeup, and it looked great. Mexi Funk did all of that makeup, or all of the artwork that looked like makeup. This is the closest that I've seen to something fitting that style. And I'm just hoping that these sell well enough to get more of these kinds of lines down the road, because I enjoy a good collection line, and of course I am always wanting to get every single one in that collection. But what do you think? At the end of the day, that's all I really care about, is getting to know your thoughts on this stuff. Please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya. Still there? Are you here? Well, hey! Hi, and you made it! Congratulations, you found the after credit scene of this video. It's an easy question for you this time, folks. Out of all of these movies, which one is your favorite out of the batch? Like I said, I've only seen 3 out of the 7. Sinister is my favorite, but I am curious, especially about the ones that I haven't seen. If you've seen them, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Bonus points if you want to rank all of them. If you've seen all of them and you want to rank your best to least best in the comments, go hog wild. You made it. Congratulations. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.